Hello, how's the writing going? How do writers write? When I left banking and was just started off as a writer, this is one of the questions that would affect me a lot. I would spend hours thinking about it because at that time, and even now, some of my favorite authors are fiction authors and they are amazing writers. They are writers like Terry Pratchett, Kazuo Ishiguro, there's Maya Angelou. They are so good at their craft. And I felt bad even calling myself a writer because I knew what good writing is, and I never thought that my writing is going to be like that. So, how did I manage it? Well, I now see that same problem reflected in my authors, people who are trying to write their first business book or expert book. So, let me tell you, this video is only for people who are writing business books or expert books because this can help them more, right? They also wonder about it, how will I write as well as the authors I love? Well, the first thing is to understand you're not those authors, you are you. Your audience will be different from your author's audience, right? You have to think about your audience. That is the first step to think about. Not to think about how they wrote, but how you can help. And how can you help? By knowing your audience better, knowing where your audience falters, knowing where your audience need is, knowing where your audience is stuck. What is that they really want to pick up? What is a book that will help them, inspire them? At what stage of their life are they in right now? Those are questions that you need to answer. And the only way to answer them is to look back. Because, and this is the secret sauce, your audience is someone like you a few years ago. Someone like you who was struggling with a few questions and you found the answer, whereas your audience is still struggling with those answers, struggling to find a solution. So put yourself in your audience's shoes, think like them, start asking the questions, start asking very important and deep questions about where their audience is at this stage in their life, what are their struggles, what are their aims, what are their goals, how can your book help them, right? So first you build a picture of your audience, then a picture of what your book can do to help them. And how can your book help them? Think about it. Think about the problems you went through. Then you, in your 20 years, 10 years, 15 years of career, 30 years of career, there are so many problems that you have overcome. How have you managed it? What have you done? Those things will help others. Now, you have to focus on certain things, not everything, because then your book will lose its focus. So, again, to get back into the focus, because our mind is wonderful at making us overthink and overanalyze everything and distract us. So, one way to cut through that noise is to do this simple activity. You know what it is? Write yourself a fan mail. Yes. Imagine your book has already been published and it's been a raving success, and one of your fans reaches out to you telling you exactly what they loved in your book, how it resonated with them, what gaps it filled, what they were looking for so long, but they could not find it in any other book, but your book had it, right? Talk to yourself like your fan. Imagine your book from that angle. So there are 3 points we've spoken about. One, focus on your reader. Two, your reader is someone like you a few years ago. Your reader will be one of your past selves. Third, learn to focus your idea. Find that one thing that was really bothering you, and that is what your fan mail is going to be about. You will see most of the times The things that bother us are the things that bother others. So try to think like that, and there you will find a focus and a deeper meaning in your book. And what you want to convey to your reader, you will be able to do it with greater clarity. Because that's all we need in a business book, clarity and depth. And once your book has that, you will write it. And one more thing, you are your kind of writer. You will not be your favorite author, but you will be your own kind of an author. So stop focusing on what you don't have as compared to your favorite authors, but focus on what you can give to your reader. Happy writing. Bye bye.